What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? So as you can see by the title of my video tonight is what is going on. But before we take and do that, don't forget, coming up with us on next Tuesday night, that's next Tuesday night, May the 19th, we have in the house with us Spilly Boy TV. We don't know if it's going to be Trezor. We don't know if it's going to be James, but Spilly Boy TV nevertheless will be in the house with us, featuring Swipe Left, Lord Jesus, and Ask James. That's each and every time. So I'm glad to see everybody coming in the house tonight. So without further ado, I guess we're going to go ahead and get right on into what we're getting into tonight. So there's a couple things that came up today that I feel like that we maybe need to take and touch subject on just a little bit. We have background noise like TV. Okay, baby, I'm trying to work on that. But it's in the middle of the day and everybody's still active in this household. But yes, there's a lot of different things that's going on in the news, and the most prevalent of the one that's going on right now in the news, don't know if anybody's aware of it or not, but there is a lot of foolishness that's going on around the whole situation with BAM. So I'm going to give y'all just a second to take and look at it and to see what is going on, because it's just like mad crazy. Just going to give y'all a second to take and marinate on that for a second. Let's see. Can't do it like that, so I'm going to have to go back to the original. So what are y'all thinking about this whole situation? I was on someone's live earlier today, and I saw the live originally from Madison that brought it up because I had seen it on Instagram, and it's like the hot topic of the day today to see exactly, hey, you know, how do you feel about that situation? There is a lot that's going on. Let's see. Okay, so in a minute, I am going to take and open up the lines, and we're just going to we're going to sift through this for just a second, because that's why I entitled it today, What and Let's Talk About It. First and foremost, how does anyone just allow someone to take and get away with something like this? Like, it just does not make any sense. But my personal views, my personal outcome of the whole situation, if it was another way around, but people are always saying that they're trying to, the gays or the homosexuals, however you want to take a look at it, are always trying to take and push the gay agenda on someone. But to take your innocence away from your child, I just think it's just mad crazy, and it's just really out there. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how to even take in to feel about that situation. T Bless, my love, did you get the notification knowing that I was live? T Bless? So yeah, I'm about to get ready to, okay, cool beans. I'm just making sure that my notifications and stuff are acting right inside of Facebook. I mean, Facebook and on on YouTube, because I haven't had any Facebook people to take and join me yet. But yeah, I'm gonna put it up one more time, and then I'm gonna take and put the link in the bottom of it. So yeah, I'll give a big shout out to my moderator T Bless. She is doing her damn thing up in here. She is working it and letting us know that, you know, we ain't coming in here with all that craziness tonight. We just having a conversation and we talking about it, and that's just what we do it. So on your YouTube, not to not have company. I love you, baby. I love you. And I appreciate what you do for me. And even though we got off to a little bit of a rocky start by a misunderstanding on my end. So, you know, I'm woman enough to say, hey, how about that? You know what I'm saying? How about that? It wasn't on you. I really did. I messed up. But let me see. I'm gonna take and drop the link in the bottom of it. And if you feel like that you want to come and you want to be a part of it, you know, you're more than welcome to. Again, I'm not gonna get into this big full-fledged ignorant side. We're going to talk with respect. We're going to have respect for each other. So we're not going to go there, and I'm not going to have a whole bunch of extra going on tonight, because this is not the time or the place. This is a very touchy and sensitive situation that I think that should be brought up, and that's just how we're going to do it.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message.
Sorry, y'all. Let me get it together so the girls know that I'm live right now. I can't really chit chat and talk. But so yeah, so the biggest thing is um Keygrave, if anyone wants to take and join in the conversation, we can take and we can join in the conversation. But we want to talk about tonight basically and see, and if you have questions or you want comments or whatever, you're more than welcome to have questions and comments at you're more than welcome to have questions and comments, and I'll go through and I'll answer as many questions and comments to the best of my ability. But I can't be, I'm not a professional. It's not my professional trait. I can only tell you from my personal aspect of the situation. Okay, Zalent, and whenever you come back, you can get on the panel if you want to. But I can only speak from my personal experience. I think exposing anyone, and for the mind frame of the person, the lady that done that, I just think it's just beneath. That's the stuff that really gets underneath my skin, because if you say that you are supposed to be someone of a certain caliber and you want to make sure that your son is not, you're preparing your son. How are you preparing your son to expose him to a 30, 40-year-old woman? Even if she was 20 something years old, you said in your life that you had sex with this person, and now your child is having, and your nephew. What type of morals are you teaching your child? What type of morals are you teaching them? You know, and I just think it's just absolutely horrible, and it's ridiculous that someone would take and want to take and do something like that. Like, who does that? I don't understand. Who does that? It's personal, but responding to your mom and dad comments. Exactly. That's how I feel, Savon. I just think it's just a whole bunch of foolishness that is going on. And again, for everybody that's just joining us in, this is what we're talking about tonight. We're just gonna be in and out. I'm gonna dib and dab on it just a second. It's not gonna be a whole bunch of nothing, because I'm not giving life to something that doesn't need life to be. But how is it that someone that's supposed to have been a performer, and a lot of people take and look up to this person, and to know that this person is basically not only rapping about breaking the law, but he's breaking the law because they are 12 and 13 years old. That is rape. That is Like that's not even consensual sex because they're both under the age. That is rape, and it's ridiculous. Welcome in, welcome in. Craig, welcome in, welcome in. Again, for anyone that wants to get onto the live with me tonight, I'm gonna open it up for just a second. Okay, cool. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to have a whole bunch of people on here with ignorant views. We're adults. And that's why I said, what is the title of this tonight? And let's talk about it. We're not going to have ignorant views. We're going to sit here and we're going to be able to talk about this like adults. And if we can't talk about this, my usher, T Bless and Miss Jessica is in the audience and they will get rid of you in a heartbeat. We will not have that here. We will be able to talk and have an exchange of dialogue and let everybody know what you can and cannot do. So that's just the way it rolls over here. You can go, anybody else is with mess. We're not with mess over here. So I'm going to add in right now the queen herself, my good sister, my good Judy, Miss Savon of the Savon Experience.
Hey, girl.
Hey, baby. We ain't going to be on here long tonight. And then my usher of the ushers is the reign supreme, just the done daughter, Miss T Bless. And I'm going to be quiet for a second so T Bless can go ahead and bless us with what she needed to talk to us about.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
So, I wanted to say, do you know how old his child is that he got that?
12. The one with his son was 12 and the nephew was 13. That's what the article said.
Since he put this, Taylor, can you do my hair, babe? My daughter's doing my hair for me.
Okay. Since
he put this out for the public, for everybody to know, and his child's 12, isn't he gonna be on this legally, like police or?
I would think it would be, because if you think about it, whenever all of the situations went up about the whole R. Kelly situation, I would think that it would be some type of repercussion behind it, because if not, what's the purpose of locking up R. Kelly? Because he did the exact same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then not only him, but it's the female too that took in to take and do something like that. Like, how could you take and you lower your standards to take and do something like that?
Right. I think he has a problem. Like, he's not, I know he's probably high for marijuana, and because I've seen him smoking on his platforms. And I totally believe in medical marijuana. But
I do too. But go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I think it's no problem. It's no excuse for his behavior. Like, remember when Kanye West before he was medicated, he was going off. And I just think these people who are in the spotlight use their voice and mental health when they make a mistake as a cop-out. Because I don't care how bipolar he may be, or personality disorder, or he hasn't even said, he probably doesn't think he is, but it seems to me that once these celebrities make their stuff public and then they get slack from it, then they come out with their little sad behind apology saying, oh, I'm suffering from a breakdown or something. Absolutely. And I don't buy it, because this is the time that his children, he's teaching them how to be men. Yes. And if this is their first experience with that, they're going to be horrible partners.
Yes. So let me pose this question to you, T Bless, because I do see you have kids in the background. If I may ask, how old is your son that I just saw with the glasses?
Excuse me. He's 8. I have 4 kids. A boy 8, 2 girls 16 and 17, and a boy 27.
So my question to you is that if someone was to walk up to you and impose that onto you, or ask you, you want to get your son and all this kind of mess, I mean, where is you as a parent? Like, we're going to take ourselves out of it, but you are a parent. Where will you be like with someone opposing or trying to talk to you about some kind of foolishness like that?
I don't think a stranger would come up to me.
Maybe okay, I won't say a stranger, but what if one of the your brothers or your uncles or whatever came up to him and said it's time for him to become a man, so we're gonna make him lose his virginity? How would you handle that?
No, and I consider it child abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Sexual child abuse. That's what I consider it.
And neglect on the parent behalf.
Yeah, and people who know me already know that I have a lot of abuse in my history. So if they know me, they're not going to come up to me with that kind of foolishness. And if they did, that would be our last conversation, because you're on a whole different road. You're on the wrong road. You know,
amen to that. Like, I just wanted to hear, like, you know, people want to be so quick to say, you know, they want to do like Savon was texting and saying inside of the comment saying that you know, toxic hypermasculinity. But then that does not make a person, that doesn't make a man a man, and that doesn't make a man or a child gay. You know what I'm saying?
He's creating a mess.
For me, I don't understand how can an adult female, because he specifically said that it was an adult female, for an adult female to take and do that to a 12 and 13-year-old, that is rape and child abuse. I don't care how you chop it up. I don't care how you try to take in, you know, there's going to be so many people with the black, especially in the black community. Oh, they just doing da-da-da-da, because it's already been shown that, you know what I'm saying? But how can you take and do somebody like that you say that you love and you're supposed to protect? Not one, but two of
everybody. Just because you're able to procreate in this world doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. And I wonder, remember that time that Snoop Dogg went after Gail, which I was all for it until he threatened her. And really, I didn't have a problem with his speech at all. But, you know, his apology was like he heard from his mom or something like that. Does this person, is it Boosie? How do you say his name? Is that
Lil
it, Boosie?
Shitty. I mean, Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie.
This man, he doesn't have anybody on his team.
Adults,
like, to pull
why
him
it
in.
doesn't seem like it.
Or even, and honestly, I remember my oldest son at 12, and you know, my two girls are past 12. They would not go for that. So I'm not sure. Maybe his lifestyle is already accepting of that behavior.
But where I'm looking at it like this: what if a guy, a total stranger, or what if he tried to pimp out his daughters like that? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm confused with the whole situation. How do you make it okay and all right for one gender, but you don't take and make it okay and all right for the next gender? Oh, you're supposed to be wholesome, you're supposed to be pure, but then it goes back to something else that I'm going to touch on, and I'm probably going to get backlash and people going to get pissed off for me saying this one right here. But doesn't the Bible teach you to be wholesome and giving only your body to your partner? Correct? Your married person or whoever. So how is it that it's acceptable to take and do something like that? That's where I'm not understanding.
Well, there's always been a double standard, and I think for men especially who are raising boys, you know, like when what's his name, T.I. T.I., you know, went to his daughter's gynecology appointment, but I remember before that he was really into that, his little guy being exposed to, I don't know that he hired someone, but he had no problem with his little boy being active in single digits. And I think, you know, for girls, it's usually about saving yourself for that man. But for boys, it's like they get attaboys for that behavior at the same age and stage. Hey, Jessica. So I think that's why I think his whole philosophy on raising sons is probably different than what he would raise his daughter. Because if you asked him today, even without any response to his, you know, the media's response, which, because I'm sure he'll get a lot of negativity. Stop moving. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You good, baby?
I'm sure he'll get a lot of negativity from it, but I think in his mind he doesn't think it's wrong. He thinks, "Oh, that's my boy," and then you go, "Well, what about your daughter?" "Oh, hell no, I would never." It's disgusting in a lot of ways. It's disgusting in a lot of scenarios, and I'm just not. I don't really know. I lost any type of respect I might have had for this man when he did the Wade child. What was it? Gabrielle's child?
No, it was Wade's daughter. I can't forget her name. I forget her name now.
Yeah.
Zaya, yeah.
Well, Gabrielle's stepdaughter, right? So he mentioned that. He went on a big rant about that, which I thought was extremely inappropriate as well. And he didn't come out with a strong apology that I know of. So I'm sure in his mind, he got past that. That was a successful rant for him.
And he feels like it was okay for him to take and do it. But I'm going to be quiet for a second, Savon. I want you to have some words and some thoughts. Even though I know you're not on camera, go ahead and do
Girl, no. I am in bed, honey, giving you Aunt Jemima, honey. Lil Boosie has gotten on my last ever-loving nerve, honey. I just wish that he would go back into the cave in which he's been hiding, honey. Can he go ahead and go on? Well, this is going to be his next charge. So we know he's going to be back in jail again anyway, girl. And I feel like he has so much to say about the gays. But bitch, you've been in jail longer than you've been out of jail. So you've had a few of the girls in jail.
You know that.
So you doing all this extra stuff to prove how masculine and how straight you are, and now you're projecting all this onto these kids. I want to know where. And that was his nephew. Where was his mama? Like, is she with this BS too, or is it the fact that he bankrolling their lives and probably their houses, and they just let this fool get away with whatever?
But he ain't had a hit since the first. Excuse me. He hasn't had a hit since what, 2000? So,
girl, I need him to take this same energy and find him a skincare regimen, honey, so he can stop walking around here looking like he damn it casket ready, and with all that damn scrappy ass skin. I need him to put that same energy there. That's what I need.
Message.
I mean, for real. Okay. He just looked crazy. All that hyperpigmentation. And I'm not trying to skin. Yes, I am. I'm trying to skin shame his ugly, crypt keeper looking ass. He like a damn gremlin.
Let me see the picture again, Jasmine. I didn't see all those details, Savon.
Girl, I have watched this. Look at them eyes. Like, you need to drink more water. Probably see what's going on. Them eyes is real dark around them eyes. Like, what is that?
Yes.
I mean, he one of those people that you gotta have money, you gotta have a cute outfit, you gotta have a fresh cut, because one wrong move, girl, and you just ugly as hell.
Hey, y'all. Yep.
Hey, Silent.
I don't understand it. I don't understand the portrayal. You got to be hyper masculine in order for you to take and do, or to be quote unquote straight or whatever. I don't understand that.
And what was in the girl's mind? This 36-year-old woman, what was in her mind? Laying down with these babies.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
She was probably honored, to have the privilege to, perform this for her R&B fave person.
Oh, for her client,
right,
nephew and child.
Right.
Oh.
So let me pose this question to y'all then. Let me pose this question. So what if she came in under the impression that it was going to be nobody but she was doing it for him, and since he's an idol, or he's been in the gang, maybe she felt like that she couldn't, because nothing's been released about her, but maybe she felt like she couldn't really say anything to him or say, no, I can't do it. Or what if she was under the influence of something?
She better have a strong story. He better had a gun and his goons
Right.
waiting right there to beat her ass and everything else for that to fly. Because what you can't do is you cannot tell me that you a grown ass woman and he done made you, unless like I said, it was a gunpoint and some shit like that, and he done made you set your old cooch on them babies.
No, she can't. She has no excuse.
And then for him to sit and to be bragging about that whole situation is what has got me. Is like you sitting there, you already said you done ran through her, and now if you have any STDs, and this is where I'm sitting to look at it. If you have any STDs, you could possibly pass that on to your son and your
Exactly.
nephew.
He
How
said
is
he
that?
taught them how to put a condom on. That they had a condom on, and that he taught them that, and he said that he would weather them. That's why they got the latest and the greatest iPhone, so that they can watch as much Pornhub as they want. Because what he don't want to see is them watching cartoons and watching two dudes kissing and watching television shows with two dudes kissing. Like he's so focused on these two dudes kissing. I'm like, bitch, you didn't get enough kissing when you was in jail. You need this affection. You big mad.
I don't know why he's talking about that because at their age, there's not any shows really that are even having that being depicted like that.
Well,
it's not over the place like that.
Well, they got iPhone 25s and they got access to Pornhub. So my thing is, they probably on Pornhub watching Bear for Bear, Man for Man. How you know they watching all the girls? Because there's a whole bunch of stuff out there.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what they're watching. They should not be on that site. And it sounds like he might be I'm so tired of you guys using my laptop for Pornhub, so here, take this phone. That sounds like the conversation to me.
He definitely is promoting anything inappropriate as long as it's heterosexual.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Anything.
Yeah, long as it's not,
long as it's not that gay shit. That's long as it ain't that gay shit, you can do whatever. Yep. You can rob, you can go down the store and beat the hell out of Grandma Matilda, as long as you ain't sucking dick.
Yep.
And that's a problem.
Very sad.
Absolutely.
That's very sad. That's very sad. And they're gonna end up, and if they ever have a moment where they feel a certain kind of way, they're gonna become these same toxic people. And I don't want to wish this on these babies because these are babies, but this is how, just like he said this morning, this is how those DL dudes are created. This is how the ones that end up loving they trans women or loving the gays, and the next thing you know, they don't know how to deal with that shit, and they have assaulted or killed one of our family members of the community. Yep. You get what I'm saying? You're raising these people with these type of mentality.
Or they done killed them.
Yes.
Yeah, or they're one of the ones that wind up being that they want to commit suicide because they don't know how to take and handle the pressure of being who they are.
Because the person that's supposed to love them unconditionally hates them, loves them conditionally, and hates them unconditionally.
So do you feel like, I pose a question to the panel, do you feel like that this is, I know this is not love. What I'm trying to say is, do you feel like that this is going to create in a sense with some of them, like the hatred that some men have towards their fathers?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it definitely
it definitely will teach him not to respect women.
Yep, exactly. As well.
Yeah, because at this point, what he's done in this moment of giving them this experience, he's also he's teaching them how to objectify women.
Gave him one before I left.
I'm gonna need some more information on this.
And also,
you don't get it.
And also, there's going to be trauma because of them being forced into this whole situation. So they're going to look at women as not only objects, but also the source of their trauma. So they're going to.
Go ahead,
Jasmine.
I was just going to say that this is what it says. It says, claims over he got an adult to perform oral sex on the underage son and nephew. I'm training these boys right. They're going to be during his Instagram live session on Monday. Ask any of my nephews, ask all of them, ask my son. Yeah, They were 12 and 13 when they got head. Yeah, that's how you supposed to be. Hell yeah, I got my effing son.
Penis
Yeah,
up.
by a grown woman,
Mhm.
and she was super grown. I mean, I just don't understand this. I really don't. I don't understand this. And then, Zylet, by you being the youngest one on the panel, like, how is this in a sense affecting? How is this affecting you mentally?
Well, first off, let me just talk about this whole thing with masculinity, especially with black men. So
go ahead, baby.
Me, as someone who is more effeminate, I've always been more effeminate. So I'm used to, like Chi-Chi was talking about in the live, how he would get bullied and stuff like that just because he was more feminine and all the other stuff. So he would have to fight. So we'll get praised for a fight. Like we will get praised for beating that motherfucker up. Because that's what men are supposed to do. Men aren't supposed to sit there and cry and talk about their feelings. That's what females do. So it's a constant cycle of we're teaching our men to be violent. So all we is when we get into relationships, when we're challenged, when we get emotional, we would rather resort to violence, which is why domestic violence happens in our relationships, because we don't know how to actually calm ourselves down enough to not, and I'm saying not all men will do this, but a lot of men have done this to the women that they're with or the partner, whoever the partner is, no matter the sexual orientation or the gender. They beat on that person because they don't know how to process their own emotions. So that's one point of masculinity. Then you have the whole sex part of masculinity, which is from the once your balls drop, you need to start fucking whatever you can fuck. And you're measured on how many, if you're straight, you're measured on how many women you can have sex with.
Oh, not the balls drop.
So that's what it is. So I'm just being real honest. I try to be as candid as I can because I'm home with my parents, so I can't really go off like I want to go off about this. But so it's all that, and then you add the aspect of if you're queer as well. And how Hope was talking about the whole trade thing. It's part of the gay. It's that whole thing with trade in the gay community. We like men that possess this high masculinity. I don't personally, because I don't care about no damn trade. I want somebody that they are and can accept that shit and live their life to the fullest. But then we go after these men. They have their own issues with their own sexuality most of the time. So we get into a relationship with that person. They end up beating us, end up killing us, and all of that. So it's a constant cycle of masculinity that was pretty much a stereotype that was created by the white man, if we're being real honest, because they said that we were sexual predators, that we were only going to take all their women, and all we cared about we were sexual deviants and stuff like that. And then we took the objectification of women from that as well, because the masters would take the slave women and then rape them in front of their men. So they were just objects to create more slaves. So we're just recycling what the white men did to us back in slavery times. That's what it is.
So let me ask you this then. Do you, well, not only you, but the whole panel, do you feel like this is something that could possibly lead to wanting to create, become suicidal?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would not be surprised.
Especially, I mean, I'm sure his kids are on social media, so they're going to get a lot of backlash. And seeing their father get it too. It's going to be an extremely humiliating period for them, especially if the authorities are brought in on this.
I don't know. If they're raised by him and if they're anything like him, they gonna think this is, oh my God, they don't want
The best thing.
world star. You know how they do.
And it doesn't seem like
star hip hop.
Yeah, and
exactly.
them girls is gonna be wanting to see, oh my God, well, what did she teach you? And can you show me? Like,
and also, I want to also post this as well. I saw a meme.
Go ahead, baby.
On Facebook that one of my friends posted. So I'm going to just say what it says. It says a lot of women are okay with dating a homophobic man because they feel that is an affirmation that he's not gay.
Yeah.
But the gag is.
Most of them, the hit dog will holler, bitch. Hit dog will holler, and what the whole time he in your ear, that's a hit dog hollering. So when you with your dude and y'all walking and you ain't paying attention to nothing, but he sees all other punks and got something to say, girl, please don't take that as he's super masculine. He really don't get down like that because he don't mess with this stuff. Because girl, what he's doing is trying to make sure you are not on his trail, girl. And he throws that scent off so you don't know that he actually does. So when you got a man that's doing that, please check him, girl. Please check him.
And also, it's not even that he has that homophobic tendency, but we also, as men, it doesn't matter what the sexuality is. We all have internalized. Especially the music that we listen to, we're taught that women are objects in the first place. And then it's reinforced by the men in our lives that women are objects. So, and you have violence against women in the music that we're listening to as well. So we'll just attack women and act like it's okay. We'll have men that say that it's not okay, and if you do that, you're a bitch, and blah, 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 blah. But continuously in the music that we hear, it's if your woman cheats on you, you can bash her upside the head and stuff like that. So it's a lot of mixed messages that you're giving these young black men and men. Period.
I have to
and say what you got to say, Jess.
No, go ahead, baby. I wanted to piggyback off what you're saying.
I'm done. You can go.
Only thing I was gonna say is that I hate to bring her up, but she made a true statement when she made the song. Have y'all heard the song by K Michelle? You Can't Raise a Man.
Yeah,
that is such a true statement because you can't raise one whenever if they've already been taught to take and to beat on their women. To all they know how to do is rob, steal. Which these are very much pejoratives that they have taken put onto us as a black race. So first thing they do want to say is that, you know, when you see a group of black guys together is that they're up to no good, you know, and then they take and turn around and then they say, well, if they're up to no good or whatever, then they, you know, then who they finna rob, and, you know, Nancy Sue's taking and clutching her pearls. But the overall, we take and do that to ourselves because we are teaching ourselves to hate. So where does the cycle start is my question. Where does the cycle stop at? You know, if you want to sit up here and you want to say you're so, like Savon was saying, you walking down the street and the first thing he say, huh?
You see that? You see that?
I'm sorry, Savon.
Oh, I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
go ahead, Jess.
I thought Savon was saying something. All I was saying is if you see when Savon was talking about, you know, the dude and his girlfriend walking down the street, and the first thing he points out is somebody that's got a little sugar in his tank, is they want to say, you may need to check that situation because that situation is trying to throw you off of his trail on what he doing.
It's either two things.
It's ridiculous.
It's either he interested or he really is pissed. And if he really is pissed, why does it bother you so much? I mean, that's a problem in itself.
Exactly.
You know, that person is walking, being gay, minding their own business, and they not thinking about you. Or they might be. Shit, I don't know. And you might want them
you know, sometimes. Let's be for real. You know, sometimes they be trying to throw it off the scent that may be one of their cut buddy friends, and they don't want the cut buddy friend to know that this ain't the time or place to come up and speak to somebody.
Yeah, but most of the time, as cut buddies, honey, if we're cut buddy, we know the tea. We know you ain't trying, so you ain't got to do nothing but keep minding your business. You know, when we hook up, you ain't look. Don't talk to me in public, and you cool with that because a lot of people are cool with the whole DL. They like that. They feel like, yeah, girl, I got him, and because he's straight acting, he look real straight. He act like he don't get down like that, and like it's some type of royalty.
Because again, like was presented before, we love somebody that can pass.
Girl, don't even get me started on that.
We love somebody that can pass.
Started on that.
If you can pass, it's on and popping. If you can't pass, you're on the back burner.
Oh, what is that? Do we really like it because they can pass, or are we actually projecting our own insecurities?
That's.
I feel like that we projecting our own insecurities.
Me too, because on Maddie's show this morning, when and I appreciate her honesty, and I appreciate what one of the supporters had stated, and she was just honest. She was just like, when I meet somebody, a trans person, and they can pass, it's cool, but when they don't, and you can clearly tell that they are a guy or girl, whichever the case may be, she said, I just feel like there's something wrong in my spirit. And I'm like, why do you feel like something? But I get where she was coming from. But my thing is, why does that make you feel wrong in your spirit? I mean, it is what it is. And to be honest with you, then my question then was, okay, girl, if you see a real genetic male, and they not cute and they ugly, do you feel just as wrong in your spirit then?
Exactly.
Because a lot of
That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
I'm like, so that's more about you being comfortable and you pretty much feeling some kind of way because you think they're either ugly or they're not. Like that's a whole nother topic.
That's a different topic for another day. To be real.
What I have a hard time doing, I'm nosy, so
right.
Savon, I didn't think you were trans, but when I found out, it was acceptable. I don't judge people, but what I'm saying is that I don't think anyone heterosexual or in the community should have to announce what their genitalia is.
Agreed. You don't have people walking around talking about something. Hi, I'm Bob and I'm straight.
Right.
You never have to walk around and say, hi, I'm Savon and I'm trans. And honestly, sometimes I feel like that all of this needs to be transparent is a little weird. I still believe that your business is your business. And unless you get into something, a relationship or physical with someone, I don't feel like that you should have to tell any of your business because that is your business. One, you don't know if it's safe to, and two, it's just none of your business.
Exactly.
If I'm walking around in Kroger's, hey, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm not gonna, do all that. Some girls, they'll get on. And that is their thing. It's like their claim to fame is to say, hey, I'm trans, or hey, I'm gay, and that's wonderful that you're proud of who you are. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your business is still your business, and you shouldn't feel like you have to put it out there on Front Street because as heterosexuals out there, they're not just walking around here talking about how straight they are all the time. So it doesn't have to be a topic every time you open up your mouth.
It doesn't.
I hate the word too, Jessica. Pass.
I personally hate the word, but
and that's just everybody has so many different levels to quote unquote the norm of passing. I personally feel like if I'm getting serious with the person, or if it's someone that I feel like that I really want to be involved with, yes, I have an obligation to speak my piece to them. But if not, it's a fun little flirt, KIM it. It ain't that serious.
I'm telling you right now, if I see you in flirt, which I ain't telling you shit, if you ain't getting my pants, it ain't none of your damn business.
Right.
It's not.
If I want to share it, I will, but I don't feel like I have to.
But a lot of people do. feel
and that's okay if they want to do that. That is their business. I just feel like sometimes the message is blurred. I don't think you should unless you're going to do something.
Exactly, I do too.
But I don't mean a lot of trans people or the community feel like they have to announce it. What I mean is, I think other people, just other human beings, expect you to make an announcement.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. And that's what I was going to say as well, because like how I remember when I first came on here, I forget what the topic was, but I don't know who asked me, I think it was Anthony. He asked me, like, as on like dating apps, do I automatically put bisexual on my thing? And I said yes. And I said, and to be honest, I put that in there because I don't want you to even have suspicion or having irritation about me telling you later and say, oh, I didn't tell you beforehand.
I agree with you there, but to me, that's one of those moments where I feel like there's intent. You're intending to meet someone, you're intending to either have a relationship, a hookup, a situationship, girl, whatever it is that you want to have. So I understand the transparency there.
Come on, situationship.
Situationship, honey. So I understand that you need to, because one, I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to go on an apology tour.
Yeah,
and I'm not trying to go on a whole tour about who I am. So, back in the day when I was on dating sites and stuff, honey, I definitely told my truth, because my thing is I don't want you coming knocking on these doors unless you know what's going on. I only want people who want me.
Exactly.
And if I felt like I had a flaw,
that's how I am. That's why on my
exactly. If I felt like I had a flaw, like, oh girl, I'm a big girl and I'm not going to send just the neck up shot. I'm sending full body. It's going to probably be the worst pic that I have that I'm putting out there, because my thing is I want you to know me on my worst day so that you can appreciate me on my best.
Exactly.
And then we meet each other. It's oh my God, you're this, that, and other. There's no, you don't feel like you have to hide anything. It's all, you put it all the way out there before they said hello.
Exactly.
I think that also has to do with you're very confident in who you are, but a lot of people aren't. And I think as parents, they were talking this morning about living in your truth, and I was thinking, I always teach my kids to be the best person that they can be whoever they want to be. Just do it. Don't do it half-assed.
Okay.
And how can parents do this? Teach their kids that. I'm sure little Boosie's at home like, oh, if you want to be a rap star, you certainly can. If you want to be a doctor, no problem. I just want you to be happy. And then he goes, well,
but one thing,
I'm gay. Not that happy.
I need you to be a little sad.
T-Bless, if I may say this though, T-Bless, he's been incarcerated more than he's been out. So I feel like the system raised him. And you never know, because I've never been incarcerated, so I don't know. But I'm just assuming from the people that I've talked to and had conversations with, it's a completely different world in there. And I was saying it on Solo's Live today whenever I was talking to him. I feel like when he shared that story about, the dude and all that kind of stuff, I don't think it was a dude. I think it was somebody that did that to him and he got completely turned out. Exactly. And now he feels like that it's at his point now that he wants to prevent someone else from doing it, but he don't know how to take and run away from it. Because if you're secure in what you do, and you are right in what you do, you shouldn't care who's with you, what's with you, or whatever's going on. You secure in what you're doing. But that shows to me that's a sign of insecurity on his behalf. Maybe I'm wrong.
I agree with you.
Definitely something going on there. I agree. Because
he's too concerned.
He's right. He's too pressed.
Like,
yep.
If you are a straight man, why are you concerned at all?
honestly, if it don't affect you, a lot of people don't give a fuck about things that don't affect
Exactly.
them.
Like, so it
They
shouldn't
don't
even
care.
matter to you like that. Like,
You know what Zylan eat don't make me shit.
exactly.
Well, I think that the fact that he put it out on social media just opens our eyes and knowledge to the fact that parents do this. I'm sure he's not the first parent to do this.
Right.
And the
Not
bigger
the first,
picture,
not the last either.
right, the bigger picture is we have to get back to protecting our children, and that's even their own identity and sexuality, not just, you know, when you say keep them from harm, it includes all of those things. And the people who are going to high five him are probably believe his, you know, parenting skills. You know, they may agree with his style. Like, yeah, man, that's how you do it. Get him in there.
Ooh, I just can't wait till that trans woman he was messing with decides to open up her mouth. But she probably not gonna do it right now because you know if she's smart, she gonna keep that mortgage and stuff paid. But as soon as that check stop, honey, I'm gonna need her to tell us all his tea because I believe there's 1 or 2 or 4 out there, honey.
I believe he was one of the ones that, as Madison took and put it, that somebody was laying down and he slammed his pelvis onto them.
Ooh,
That's what I believe.
ooh,
I could be
ooh.
wrong.
Pelvis.
I really could, but I don't believe I'm wrong because
I don't want his pelvis slammed on me,
I
but
just-
that's a nice thing though. Just slam your pelvis.
Calm down, Savon.
I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna
just-
calm down. Calm down.
Do you know
So,
how old he was
yes,
when he?
so we got on here and we discussed this
Oh,
week.
girl, I don't know, but I would like for him to keep that story to himself because the only way that he looks as good as he do right now is because of what little bit of change he got. And you know, with people before they get that change, they look a mess. So he one of them ones that as soon you just take one step over to the left, girl, you are toe the fuck up. So I'm gonna call Fat
Yes.
Peaches because Fat Peaches probably did it for him.
Oh my gosh.
You tell Fat Peaches that she needs to take and just
She
stick
probably
their
had
finger
2
up there and
fingers
done
up
with
there.
it.
She probably did. He looked like it.
Before it went on social media, like similar to that white couple who can't graduate and can't go to college now because they discussed that lovely idea. He had to have thought this through, then mentioned it to his sons, and then who lives in that house, and then even bringing it to the woman. With all of those things,
I don't even know if he has a conscience.
Absolutely no one was like, hey, this is so inappropriate.
I don't
We
think
need
he
to
cares.
rethink this.
He
I
doesn't
don't
care.
think he cares. I mean, he has been
Well,
like on a reckless tour.
He's been doing this for about.
I gotta go.
But see, y'all gotta remember, he don't really have no cute music out. He don't have
He
nothing
don't.
out right now. So some people want to stay relevant at all costs.
He's kind. You know who he reminds me of? 50 Cent.
But see, 50 Cent got money coming in. 50 Cent has projects that's going on. He actually has tangible things. And 50 Cent, though, for real, her mouth is always going, honey. Her mouth is always going. But at least, you know, I feel like 50 Cent is just messy. Just because just the way she is. But Lil Boosie, I feel like is trying to hold on to a smidget of relevancy.
Yeah.
Good or bad. Both of them girls.
But that's how I feel though too. I definitely feel that. Because all I'm gonna say about the whole situation is that I feel like that how you're saying that he wants to stay relevant because nobody's checking for him. And like say for instance with 50 Cent, he's got the smart water. Not only does he have the smart water, he's got
the
power.
vitamin water. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
yeah, the vitamin water. He's got power, and then he like producing people. So that's what he's doing now instead of trying to be in the. So he's got stuff going on.
You know,
but
he's a
who
loan
checking for
shark.
Bootsy?
He's a loan shark. You know, he's loaning several celebrities and past celebrities money to, you know, help them out. And if they don't pay back, he's posting them on social media that they don't have no money.
Okay.
Just ridiculous.
A good old girl.
While he's at home disowning his own son, talking all this crap about him
right.
No, he ain't disowning him. He just taking it. He's actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rape. Rape would be a good word. He's pimping his son out.
Mr. 6'8" wants the link. No, he don't. Don't send him the link.
Y'all ain't shit.
Where was his ass at last night? He would have had the link then.
Yes.
But also,
come in, Anthony Brown. You got the link right there if you want to talk.
Can I talk about
You can talk about whatever you want to. This is our chit chat tonight.
I'm going back to the whole woman part and this being.
See what you're not gonna do, Savon. What you not gonna do, Savon, is come on here and block your camera out, and they gonna see in twice. Don't send me the link. You got me. You got life effed up. You got life effed up.
Hey, Sister Clavicles. How you doing, love?
Not Clavicles.
Yeah.
What we're not finna do. What we're not finna do is we're not finna take an act of donkey tonight. That's what we're not finna do.
Right, I'm tired, girl.
So where was you at?
Yeah, where was you at?
I'll let you continue this before I continue.
Huh?
Right there.
Oh, you was in bed.
Sure was. Anybody want to join?
Who you having there last night?
Say what?
Who you having there last night?
Me, myself, and I. That's it.
Live.
Jessica, don't do that.
Gossip and fairy tales.
And I just wanted to come on here real quick and just say, because I ain't gonna be here long, but I just want to come here real quick and say, fuck Boozy and his mammy and his pappy and everybody else in between. Fuck him. Fuck all of them. Anybody got time for that? Who got time for that? What kind of foolishness is that? What kind of foolishness is that? Hey, Anthony. Sorry I missed your call. Let me just give a disclaimer.
Girl, here he go with his free.
It just don't make any sense.
I need Lil Boosie to buy him an iPhone 22 as well.
Let me just give a disclaimer. I know I've been missing people's calls left and right, Texas, everything. I'm sorry. Tristan been, out here working a 10-hour shift every day. I'm tired. I'm wore out. But all that aside to sit here and say, fuck Boozy. That's all I got to say.
Lord knows I'm tired.
Shut up.
He said Boozy, baby. He didn't even say Bootsy. He said Boozy, Jesus.
He said he tired. Lord knows I'm tired. I love those clavicles though.
So I just want to say this. After we got off of live last night. We got off live last night, me, Savon, and Treasure was on for another 2 hours. Talking about everything last night and gave me all type of feedback about everything. So, baby,
that's why my ass was
y'all thought we ended, and then y'all was telling us how y'all kicked us out.
Yeah,
we ain't kick y'all out. I ended the live, but then we took and turned around because I seen your little comment. Oh, she kicked our ass out. I seen you silent last night.
No, that was Shayla. Shayla said that, and I was like, girl, she was like, and I was like to Shayla, girl, she made sure we couldn't say nothing else because she was trying to go to sleep.
Look, we was there whenever y'all said that. We was still sitting there, so the messages kept popping up. I was like, okay.
And then I died.
They must not know we can still see this.
And then I died because when you actually ended the live, Savannah was still on, and she didn't notice that she was still on, so she was just looking at the camera like,
what was I doing?
You were like, I thought she was getting it, and then it cut you off. I was like, oh my God, here we go. But that live was a mess. Okay? A total mess. You were did you get my DMs, Savannah?
On what platform?
Nope.
On Instagram.
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even checked nothing. I barely made it through the day today, honey. I was a soldier. Y'all would have been so proud of me, Lord Jesus. Let me. Oh shit! I got a bunch of them out there. So I'm sorry.
It's okay. What I said it there, I was like, don't you ever not bring that Savant into this daggone lives no more, because you had me hollering. That's what I said.
Bitch, I tried to keep her down because she too much. I'll be embarrassed. I watched it today and I had to turn it off. I couldn't watch it. I cringed.
Girl, when I tell you, you was making me die for like at least 2 hours, girl. 2 hours straight.
And what the hell Chi got going on? He got a live going on. They ain't even active. This thing say 8:48 p.m. on today, and he's supposed to be in live. It's 9:01.
Don't be talking about other people on people's lives.
Well, you know, sometimes he'll send an actual message out. Like he'll have it up, but then he'll send a message out that says the actual time.
Hey Shayla.
Yeah.
And then he done hop.
Get him, Zylan. Get him, baby.
He done hopped his ass in the comments saying, "What's up, baby?" on his live. Look, let me tell you something. I'm about to see him get on Chi-Chi's live and he's coming to be like, "Look, don't be getting
Shayla.
You're not being in here.
Shayla, I got a
You say you finna get on Chi-Chi live?
No, he needs to be quiet and be talking about he need to apologize.
Hold up. Did you say you finna get on Chi-Chi live?
No, what I said is I'm about to get in them comments and sit here and say, how you gonna sit here and have a live and be in the comments talking about what's up, baby, and you ain't in the live?
Ooh, honey, Jasmine was about to get your ass together. Act like you finna leave, bitch. Her live and go
and
to somebody else.
About to eat you up next
she already slick read my ass this weekend talking about some bitch. Don't you leave one live and go jump on another one? I said,
no.
I'm about to go jump on his pillows when I'm about to go jump on.
Girl, Shayla, girl, listen. You see, I'm sitting over here with this damn avatar up, because I'm looking like Aunt Jemima.
I was getting a misconstrued message. I really thought you was about to say
girl, Savant and Jasmine said they was on for another 2 hours with Treasurer last night.
Get you together last night, girl.
See, y'all with that foolishness. Some folks got to work.
We had to work.
Baby,
we had to work.
Don't be trying to come for me.
We had to
I was
work.
off. We all work in this chat.
We
so
just
I know
made
what you
sure
talking about.
We just made sure we wasn't TikToking all day so that we can actually get up and go to work too. That's all.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Sister
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It's okay. It's cute. It's cute.
Mean, I feel some kind of way about that, and I don't know why, because I enjoyed all of them. I enjoyed all of them. I said, I think my boo found his call. Y'all, why y'all doing it? I did. You know what? This is why I'm going to bed. I need to be put in time out.
Stay in here, girl. Bye.
Shayla, let's talk about how Shayla's titties was sitting last night.
Yes, Shayla's titties was sitting for no reason.
Them titties was sitting. Oh, I remember that much.
You gonna have to go back and watch it, Mr.
He frozen again.
See, we didn't miss that last night at all.
Oh.
Ooh.
All that freezing.
Oh. Oh, and then he done left. All right, I'll holler at you later.
He coming back though.
He coming back. Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna let me have that one.
Oh, but getting back onto what I was saying about mamas that did it. So again, we have a situation where there's a double standard. I don't know if you guys talked about this before, but here we go again with a double standard. Now, if this would have happened to a woman, it would be this huge outrage and, oh my God, why would you let this happen? And blah, 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 blah. I get that that's a huge situation, but we have to keep it equal. There should be no reason why any child should be subjected to that kind of treatment.
Yes, agreed.
It doesn't matter what the child's orientation is, whatever. That should not ever happen again to any kid.
Right.
That's just mandatory. If you're a parent, that should not happen to your kid. I understand things happen where you're not there at all times, but for you to be the person that subjects your own kid and then 2 other kids that ain't even yours, you're going to subject them to that trauma too? Like, girl, I just can't. So
it don't make any sense. Like I agree 100% and 150% with you. Like, so what is the difference between exposing them at 12 and 13 years old, but then you don't want your daughter to be exposed at 12 and 13 years old? There's no difference.
But again, we're talking about a thing where men are supposed to have sex at that age when they're both young.
Mm-hmm.
So, to be honest, this is the start of their count. So they're supposed to continue this count. Not negate the fact that it's a part of the trauma that they received at this age, but you want them to continue this and continue to get their count up because that's what makes them a man. But they don't, because you got your father who's going in and out of jail, not taking care of you, not teaching you how to actually be a man. He's not teaching you how to pay bills. He's not teaching you how to treat a woman right. He's not telling you how to treat your mothers right, because I'm sure he doesn't have a good relationship with his baby mamas, and his sons are looking at how he treats his their mother or their aunts. Like,
yep.
So what manhood are you teaching these kids?
Reading, folks.
But let me shut up, child, before I start acting up.
No, you're making valid points. You're making valid points. It's nothing like that's what we were talking about before you came back in. Like it just don't make any darn sense that all this is going on. It really don't.
Hey, Erica.
What's up, Erica love? Girl, I don't know. I think somebody needs to put that damn bitch back in the basket.
Did you see what Shayla had said?
Shayla, shut up.
But you know what? It didn't mess up one time then, so no. That's not it. Shayla on you.
Yeah, Shayla eating you up.
And I didn't say nothing this time, friend. I didn't say nothing.
No,
here he go freezing.
I was on my laptop. Look, I was on my laptop and it started updating. So then I switched over to my phone. And I said, this phone probably ain't gonna work, but I'm surprised it's working. But watch, you know, it stop. And as soon as it stops, it's gonna be it.
I'm sorry.
I ain't got the strength nor the patience. See,
I'm still, to be honest, I'm still waiting for this apology letter, girl.
Say what, baby?
I'm still waiting for an apology.
Okay, I apologize.
Come on, niece.
I, Tristan Ramsey, apologize for giving good dick.
Girl, who? What kind of behind apology?
Girl, can somebody please give us a dick fact? I need the Carfax on that. I need the dick facts. Who are your references? I need 10 names, addresses. I need email addresses, and I need social media pages, because we can't just take your word for that.
I can definitely give some. If we need some, I can definitely. You heard Shayla. You heard me right. I said.
You know what?
I said what I said.
Wait. Do you realize that you got Treasure Up?
Girl, she put that on there on purpose.
No,
what?
Meaning on the live.
That was my shade. That was my eye shade.
No, on the live, the actual thumbnail for tonight's live. For the thumbnail for tonight's live.
Oh wait, you do? She does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a selfless plug for tonight.
Oh, you better selfless plug.
Well, excuse me,
bitch. Let me find out you going to the university during the day, girl.
Well,
Social media university. She gonna leave our asses in the dust, honey.
Huh?
Yeah, selfless plugs.
You know it.
You gonna leave us. Wait,
come on, T.
What
Blast.
you said was some bullshit. It was.
Girl, I don't know what kind of apology he done.
It was.
It's okay, Shayla, we see each other. Okay.
Girl.
But you know what? We're finna get ready to do, right? Y'all already know what we're finna get ready to do. We finna go to a commercial. Don't forget about Sunday night, y'all. Don't forget about Sunday night.
I just realized it said,
So
"Come on, yo,
apparently during the
Sayama."
commercial, huh?
Come on, Sayama. Okay, bitch.
So apparently through an commercial, somebody that left us during the commercial. I guess the Shayla got onto him too bad.
You know,
The
no.
spank that.
He hates those commercials. He's like, can't nobody hear me when I get back. I'm like, oh, that baby. I know those commercials. Be
Yeah,
real
her commercials
cute.
be good.
She gonna have to show me how to do that, girl.
Chill.
Girl, I be trying to upgrade my stuff. I be trying. But I really didn't get on here to talk about a whole bunch of nothing. I just really wanted to conversate and see what everybody wanted to talk about, because I know everybody on the panel is probably tired because we just been going, oh, it's something else I wanted to show y'all. And then y'all just tell me how y'all feel about this whole situation right here. So Shayla, I don't think Shayla was on last night. She might have been on, but I'm not for sure she was on last night. What Shayla said?
Look at what Shayla said.
Did I heard TikTok filler? His new name is gonna be Mr. TikTok.
That's really what it is.
Mr. TikTok, 6'8", Mr. TikTok. I'll tell your mama we said hey, Zyla, because we sing Mama in the background.
I told her she was.
What mama name is?
Her name is Roz. She was trying to act
It's Rose?
extra. It's Roz. R-O-Z. It's Roz.
Okay.
It's Rosalind, but we call her Roz.
You know he got that good old northern accent. You know when he was up there talking, he was like, that mother and that father. I said, oh, come on, accent, bitch. Because down here would be like some your mammy and your daddy. Because we from the South.
In that order. But don't forget, coming up next Tuesday, May the 19th at 8:00 sharp, we will have in the house with us the author, the entertainer, the YouTuber, no other than Spilly Boy TV, aka Miss Treasure. She will be in the house with us that evening. We're gonna have a little session of, I think, Ask James and some swipe left. If you've never been to the YouTube channel of Treasure, that's Treasure at SpillyBoyTV.com. I don't know if you got a .com, but I'm gonna say Spilly Boy TV on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can find Savon at the Savon Experience on YouTube. Is Savon 1111. That's 4 ones behind that. Zyland is also on Instagram. What is your Instagram, baby? I'm trying to get everybody Instagram.
The same thing as you see presented right here. Silent.
Okay. Silent. Let's see. Let me know when you want to talk.
Girl, who's that?
Jessica was asking me something offline, so I was trying to just get to it.
I thought that was a
Shayla, you need to go watch that live, girl. I'm gonna talk about it on Saturday. So everybody who's gonna be on here Saturday, I'm talking about it Saturday on that show. Cause what?
That live,
man.
When I tell you
what,
I was trying to work out. I had to stop at least 65 times.
You couldn't.
I couldn't work out because of that live.
How y'all talking about Treasure live?
Yes, baby. Yes, baby.
I'm gonna finish watching the rest of it today.
Yeah,
that live was a mess. I watched it straight through. I couldn't stop watching it. It was it just kept going on.
Are we having a test about it?
Honey, we're not gonna have a test about it, baby, but we're gonna have references and discussion points on Saturday, baby. When I tell you I lived, my body was shaking. I was about to combust.
When
I was
she
like,
said,
girl.
Savon,
yeah.
I don't want to wait. Hold on. I don't know how far did you get, Jess?
Don't look. Save it for Saturday. Right?
Yeah, I'll just save it for later. I'll save it for later.
Let's see it.
Cause baby.
It
went from one train wreck to another train wreck.
Baby, I just said, well.
Like,
absolutely.
And that part, oh girl.
T Bliss said that was a lot. I didn't think that.
Honey, he was like,
but it was something serious.
Yeah.
He was like, well, when he said they friends, that they don't know how to not fight with each other. I was like,
they're like family members. Like you can't come in here and talk to them
exactly.
Like that,
and he said that in the live too. He was like, if somebody else came in here and tried to attack either one of them, they will fight for each other.
Sure will.
That's how it be sometimes.
He definitely said that.
But yeah, Shayla, go watch
that's why
that
I had
now.
said what I had said.
Cause
yes, God, yes, God.
Match. But what was you trying to show us, Jess?
A whole miss and a half. Have y'all ever heard of ice cream shoes?
Why they remind me of soda pop? Like, isn't it like some? Yeah, there's some kid stuff.
Ice cream shoes. They're made by For Real. And they're actually Nikes. I mean, Nikes, but they're called ice creams.
You mean Pharrell, like the producer?
Pharrell, like For Real, yes.
Okay. Oh, I know what ice creams are. I thought they were something else. That's why I did the side eye.
But then the reason why I was bringing it up is this. You know, people they done got this stimulus. They go out and do this. They go out and do that. How do you take and turn around and spend that much darn blasted money on shoes, but you can't take care of your responsibilities that you need to take care of?
Listen, I want to talk about the fact that as soon as Atlanta opened back up, Louis Vuitton had a line out the door. And
I'm still mad about that. When Maddie put that on her live, I was so mad. I was like, really? That's what we're doing today?
Don't watch it right now, Shayla. But baby, we're going to be out here in a minute, I'm sure. Watch it, girl. But listen, they were in that line. I was like, so all I saw was light bill, phone bill. Oh, bitch, you on the line because you done had your mortgage, what they say, furloughed for 3 months, bitch. So, you know, you got you a forbearance. That's what it is, girl.
Yes,
so
exactly.
You better make sure at the end of that 3rd month you had that money or you're going to be on the floor, honey, you and your Louis. I was like, girl, y'all not spending money like that and then complaining about, oh, my God, we can't go to work. Girl. And I was like, ooh, I ain't mad at them, though. If I had the money, I would have too, but because I ain't gonna mad, but I wasn't gonna be in the store, girl, or I'm ordering online.
Exactly.
Get me wrong.
I think like that's what makes me more mad about it, is that they were actually there.
And was not practicing social distancing.
They have no mask on, no gloves or nothing.
Didn't care.
I'm like, how
do
you
said that they was giving out free hand sanitizer and gloves with
what's that gonna do?
I don't know.
You already done touched this stuff already. What's that gonna do?
That's all right though. I'm gonna wait till they catch the Rona. I'm gonna be at the estate sale buying that shit with my alcohol.
Ooh, blame it on the juice. Shayla got something for you. Blame it on the juice. Got you feeling loose. She said she gonna be there with the alcohol.
Well, girl, I love y'all, but I'm gonna go on and get all this oldness in bed, girl. Well, I'm in bed. I'm gonna turn this laptop off so I can go to sleep, girl.
All right.
So y'all have a good night.
Well, I appreciate you coming in.
I had to come in and support. You know, I didn't let my sleep. I didn't let my sleep get in the way.
Shut,
Shayla. I was not that drunk.
Shayla said, "Don't drink, Savon, drink."
To be very honest, Shayla, I watched some of the show, and girl, I had to stop. I had to pause because I was like, "Oh, girl, no."
When I tell you, you went on a reading spree last night. When I tell you let loose and let God. Shaquana didn't have to show up because you was all of Shaquana last night. When I tell you let have.
Like, I didn't even get to that point where I was reading. I know.
What you said, Zyla? It was how long?
It was 2 hours worth. Like
what you said, Zyla? It was how long?
2 hours worth of her shooting shots. Like it was literally 2 hours.
Oh
2
my
hours.
God.
It was continuous. Cause once D-Star said, so I thought you was gonna be here for 1 hour or so, and y'all in here for like almost 3 hours. Then you kept on going, for 2 hours right after
First
that.
of all, he already made us feel bad talking about if the spirit moved, don't you dare shut the spirit down. I was like, well, damn. So we kept going, and then he was like, I thought you said you was going to bed. I said, you know what, black folks, you just can't appease no damn body.
But then Silent, don't forget Silent last night that Shayla was setting her up, and when Shayla was setting her up, she would shoot him down, baby. And then it was vice versa. It was between her and Shayla.
What was Nancy? I think I had too much. I don't know if I remember all that. I don't even know what Shayla. Oh God, I'm nervous. And see, this is why I like Shayla, because I knew she gonna pamper the mess, honey. She gonna keep me going. And then Jessica was in the comments doing it too.
Yes, Jessica was reading too. We can't let Jessica not acting up.
Yes. It was a whole read last night.
It was
then,
all. To be honest,
she
it
was
was all
taking
of
Poppy, and all you seen was from the neck down.
Mm-hmm.
You seen the bees, the boobs sitting up there, and Shayla, she was just shots fired, and then she'll just beep right on back out. I was like, oh God, so
the
we
thing
really
that
doing this
started
tonight?
all. No, but who started it all? Who started that whole thing up?
Who did? Was it me?
No, it was Jasmine. Because Jasmine started off because once we mentioned Beyonce, then Savon went off for 2 hours.
Don't be playing about Beyonce. I'm sorry.
If you ain't say nothing, we would have been fine. We would have been able to leave. But then
side ass.
and then because I said what I said, then she was talking about the money. And then she kept on going with the money. We was like, girl, we ain't talking about that.
But it's the truth, though. Shit, y'all know, and everybody in this room know if they got Beyonce on anything, them hoes ain't got to work no more. Meg Thee Stallion got all that money going on, and she was.
That ain't necessarily true.
Yes, it is. Meg Thee Stallion, Beyonce didn't even promote it, and I love her, and that bitch still rolling in cash. He said he was in there somewhere in bed slobbing on the dick. Oh,
he said I was in some slobbering in bed.
Yeah.
I know Shayla was. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's why I'm sad today. My spirit is just depleted.
All right, Savannah, go take a rest then.
All right, I'm gonna be in the comments. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, baby.
Okay. You have anything to add?
Hey, Anthony.
I have a question for Silent earlier because I was listening when I was out walking the dog, but I wasn't commenting.
Mm-hmm.
You had made the comment when y'all talking about Mr. Boosie, and you were saying that it's supposed to be accepted that boys supposed to have sex when they're 13 and 12 and all that bullshit. But if girls are not accepted, then who are the boys fucking?
Other boys.
But they're not. But
other boys, bitch. Me.
Jealous.
And I'm gonna leave on that note.
I can't. Good night, Savon. I can't.
All right, Shayla.
But the thing is, the girls are not accepted for that though, because they're going to be called everything under the book except a child of God if they are sexual at that age. No.
And if a Boosie to go hire a grown woman to come fuck up his 13-year-old nephew, that means you're committing what was that? Child rape.
Child rape and molestation. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's molestation.
And I just like it.
She was a prostitute because she took money for sex.
That could be it as well.
But I bet anything she's gonna say that she thought that she was only going to be there for Bootsy, and the rest of it was sprung on her. I bet you that's gonna be her story. I feel like that's what she's going to
say. But she still had the option to say no.
Yep. Absolutely.
The whole situation just like when they kept talking about it in the live, I was so close to throwing up that wow, it's just I'm at.
I heard that. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm done. I can't even really.
And it's like the sad part is that I'm not surprised at this point. It's to be expected.
True.
Like it's not even like oh,
his mentality.
Yeah, exactly. He's just it's just going to keep on continuing and continuing and continuing until somebody shuts him down, which nobody's going to do, because at the end of the day, all his supporters are going to just keep on fueling the fire in the comments
Now,
and saying that he's.
and here's the gag. Here's the gag. The fact that the boy, this 13-year-old boy, did a sexual act with the woman doesn't make him straight. Just make him obedient to his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Exactly.
Right.
Because he could have got off that pussy, and when he go look at Pornhub and look at gay porn.
That's very true. Savon, who are you talking about?
The
way in her ass to show up in her life. Oh, she probably talking about.
Oh, girl.
Oh, okay. But I just don't. I don't know how an adult, like, this is my thing. I don't know how an adult can look at somebody that is a child, because even though you're a teenager at that point, you're still a child. Like, I don't understand how you can even in your head. Like, I understand the money, like, girl, do what you gotta do for your money. But when it comes to certain things like that, girl, you need to at least have some daggone sense not to do that.
The thing is,
not only some sense, but where's your morals and self-respect at?
Exactly. And he's so damn ignorant. The fact that he must don't realize that, one, you're committing a crime, multiple crimes, and then you're gonna
But he don't care though, Anthony. Remember, he goes in and out of jail all the time. So what else is he going to do?
Let me throw this nugget in there. If they recorded it, it's child pornography.
Oh, please,
another crime.
If they record it,
please don't let that come out. I do not want that to go. Just send him to jail peacefully, please. Just do it, and put those kids in child protective services. That's it.
He might keep going to jail. He might probably keep going to jail to be with his boyfriend.
Quiet.
I said that. I said that. I said that. I definitely said that. I just don't understand it.
So you think? I don't know.
Because he ain't relevant. I don't care how you say it. He ain't relevant at all.
But my whole thing is, I'm confused because are these kids that age now, or?
Yes, this just happened on Monday. He was bragging about they are still 12 and 13. That's what the article said. They're 12 and 13. So he might as well set him up some book money or whatever you call that mess.
Nobody better get him out of jail. Keep him in. Bury him at the Earth's core. Like, at this point, like, there's nothing I can even say that will even get through his
and that woman. He and that woman need to be in jail.
No, they need to be at the Earth's core to burn up. Like, and like T. Bless said, some people that have the ability to have kids should not have kids. And that's that. Because they love to talk about how the LGBT is trying to ruin the family dynamic and blah, 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 blah. But you, one of the people out here gonna participate in the rape of and molestation of your child and your nephews. So go burn up.
It just don't make any sense.
Go burn up.
But they okay with it.
Okay.
I didn't say Vaughn send me the information about her green screen because I want to buy me a green screen. No problem. This is 6 foot 8.
Sir, stop flirting in the chat and get on here and apologize to Jasmine.
6 foot 8, but it won't be chips.
Because that apology that you.
Go ahead, baby. You at liberty to speak. Because D-Star ain't come in, so I guess D-Star is busy at work.
You started to make his coins.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm taking and leaving everything on the floor. I really want to take and move on past that because it's no good deed either way it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm bad about that whole situation. But Anthony, since you didn't come on the live last, because we can keep going on and on about that, and it's not going to make it better.
No
either
better.
Way it goes.
No
Anthony,
better.
since you didn't come on last night, and Zalent, since you didn't come on last night, tell what y'all think about that.
Night.
Oh yeah,
I saw that.
Oh crap! I'm sorry.
So
what did y'all think about that?
Girl, remember what I said? I said I saw the Jordans and I knew it was a nigga.
I think some woman kicked them in that. You that nigga out.
And my whole thing, another thing, looking at it right now that I'm now looking at it with tired eyes. Why is most of that stuff sneakers? He ain't got no drawers.
Say what?
He ain't got no drawers or nothing in that whole pile.
Uh-oh. Who y'all some shady queens in here this evening? What is wrong with that? Okay, I'll send Anthony, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I'm doing as Craig does. Where's the lie?
Yes. Okay.
Because that's all I saw was sneakers. Sneakers and Jordans.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't. What else did y'all want to speak on or talk on tonight, y'all? Because this Bootsy stuff, I'm over it. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I'm over it.
Yeah, enough about him.
I done expounded enough about him. I can't do it anymore.
Enough about him and that foolishness.
Shayla, did you want to come on, or does anyone have any questions or comments they want to talk about? Because if not, we're finna shortly get ready to wrap up the live. We're not doing mad crazy tonight.
Well, I'm Shayla laughing.
So, have y'all said, has it changed much for y'all since the cities and stuff are now starting to be open back up? Has it changed for y'all in y'all everyday living, or is it basically the same?
Well, my state said we ain't opening until we can get better frequent testing, because we just started getting testing.
New Jersey?
Mm-hmm. We just started getting testing, so
you're also close to New York. New York on top of things.
What are you talking about?
Back up either, is it?
Well,
girl, don't be talking to me like that. You better get on here so I can say what I got to say to your face.
Oh. Shayla said, "Stay in the child's place, honey."
Trying to eat me out like that. I thought we was good girlfriends.
What did 6 foot say?
What did he say?
Talking about I'm stuck here, and then talking about nah, I'm gonna stay in the comments tonight.
Yes, T-Bless. So they started like certain places like Rite Aid and CVS. They started doing testing around here. So,
well, my state, I think they're opening
in Rite Aids.
No, I don't know how they have it because I haven't got tested yet. But it's like it's in a cycle. Like, you know how it was on TV, how they had people in cars for testing. So I'm guessing it's like that, because I don't think they want people in the facility at all. So I'm guessing it's you go, girl.
Ooh. Well, the Florida governor is friends with Trump. He's a Republican. So he's kissing Trump's ass and doing whatever Trump tells him to do. So unfortunately, Florida, they're opening, but they're opening in segments or zones or whatever.
It's already it's already all the way open now.
Florida.
I live here. It's already open now.
Okay.
Everything's open.
But nothing has changed for me because like I said, I work from home. I work from home, and I'm an independent worker, independent contractor. So I was making my money before from home, and I'm making it now from home.
T-Bless, I'm planning on getting tested soon. Oh yeah, but also this is another thing. So they have this thing, so you have to set up an appointment. So you set up an appointment, and you have to, now they have it for some stupid reason. You have to use a Gmail account to actually sign up for it. So T-Bless, make sure that you have a Gmail set up so you can actually register for. Well, you can get an appointment for it.
Shayla not playing with your ass.
She not playing with nobody, and I don't care if she playing with me.
Somebody take Shayla drink. Take her drink right now, goddammit. Take her drink.
Shayla keep talking all that stuff, but she still ain't on this damn live.
Take her Kool-Aid.
Take her Kool-Aid, honey. She said that I was acting up last night because I was drinking. Somebody take her Kool-Aid right now. Take her juice box.
She got too much sugar in her Kool-Aid. That sugar spiked her.
We need to go get her mama.
All I can say is, did y'all catch the live? That's all I can say. If y'all didn't catch the live, y'all have to go back and watch the live. Like last night, when I tell you the chemistry was on fleek last night, everybody was like moving and grooving with each other.
It was.
It was something serious. It baby. All I said was Beyonce sucked.
If it was basically all I said. If it wasn't for that, and then Savon started acting up, and then I acted up right after that. Then Shayla said something right after that. I don't know how else it went with the cycle, but it just kept on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
That's because we some messy bitches, and we try to get on here acting like we just some old church Bible toting motherboard saints.
Well, I ain't never say that.
Last night our ratchet came out. Now, you did come in here acting real church girlish when you first came in, all silent and no, I mean, I don't know. Like, we had to pull you out because if we didn't save you, girl, you would have been that one church girl to get pregnant on her first time getting some booty.
Was that Dorinda Clark?
Shayla gonna say something. I started it on.
Somebody take Shayla's juice box.
How they said.
I love you, Shayla.
I know she started it all last night. They try to blame it on me. I just stated my opinion on Beyonce sucking. That's all.
See, there she goes. She's playing.
Because I still have my nuts.
Don't get her started.
She's playing.
Please don't get her started.
She is playing.
Because I'm not trying to deal with no beehive.
You know I'm your elder too, and I'm gonna do you like Shayla. You better stay in the child's place, honey.
Girl, that wasn't me. That was Jasmine.
No, I'm talking about Jasmine.
She know about me.
True.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
I can't.
But I will say, it was very authentic last night, and I appreciate everybody rolling the way it was. Because it was so impromptu, I couldn't pay it to. We couldn't even do it all over again if we wanted to.
You know what, Shayla?
But Mr. TikTok wasn't even in there.
You and your future kids ain't shit. Don't be talking about Beyonce. I done told you. God damn it.
Shayla started
again.
Don, because she gonna start again. And you know she
I'm not even like a part of the Beehive cult.
Me neither.
I just fuck with who I fuck with. I love it. Oh, Jessica said.
Did you say the Beehive cult?
The Beehive is a cult, girl.
I just called that. Yes,
it's a cult. It really is. I'm over it.
But Jessica said that she loved the get to know segment, and she's definitely here for it because it allows people that they follow dive a little deeper into who they are. So I think you're on to something, Miss Divine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it intimate, one-on-one.
On Tuesday's going to be more intimate.
Yeah, I love it. Somebody
Taylor. So
right, she talking about a daggone shotgun. Oh my God.
Let me make sure I got the rundown. So you got Tuesday with Jasmine.
The intimate session with Jasmine. Sunday is the cool down with Jasmine. Friday is Mr. 6'8" After Dark.
Don't you mean TikTok?
Growing and sexy.
And then Saturday is, of course, the Save On Experience presents
Erica,
Saturday
what?
Night Social Club. Go back to that.
So right now, just this Monday and Wednesday is open.
And Thursdays. Who's got something on Thursday? Because I'm not doing. I was doing something on Thursday, but shit,
Yeah, you were doing stuff on
I ain't doing
Thursday.
nothing on
Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So when my internet get up, I got to figure out what day I want to fit up in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
How
yes.
y'all feel about Jay-Z Mystery
Yeah,
Daughter?
and then I was gonna ask y'all.
Jay-Z what?
Mystery Daughter. How girl?
Did this just happen?
Well, as long as that bitch is over 15, we ain't got no problems. But if she under 15, we gonna have some problems. Cause honey, I ain't 2 minutes off his bug looking ass anyway.
Well, how old is the girl?
I don't know. We need to figure it out. Cause we need to do a timeline. Cause Beyonce said, he done did some things. Why? Look at him. We knew he had some kids, girl.
Exactly. I'm not surprised at all. If it's true,
I just
surprised.
like you said, I just hope there's more than older than the years that they've been together.
Oh, okay. She's 28. Okay, that's cool.
That's fine, girl.
That's cool. We do things when we first, leave the house.
Well, how old is Jay-Z?
Jay-Z about 50 something.
Bitch, he older than Beyonce.
How old is Jay-Z?
I'm serious. He's like
20 or like she's like 20 year. What is it like? 20-year-old difference?
Come on, Erica. Yeah, he older than Beyonce.
Yeah, regular dog ass nigga.
She ain't lying though.
I'm trying to understand why now he walking around with these goddamn Childish Gambino twists and shit all over his head when he damn near when he damn near old as hell. Now I'm not gonna act like the hair don't look good. The hair looks good, but on him, I'm like, you're a whole billionaire now. Like you going backwards, girl. We need you to have a nice, you doing too much.
I think he's settled into himself now, so he thinks he's cute, and that's why he let his hair grow. But he needs to understand that he's not.
He's definitely rich. I'll give him that. But cute is not his category
at all. He looked like a daggone, what is that shit? A daggone bobby pin. That's what he looked like.
A bobby
head.
No, a bobby pin.
A bobby pin, bitch.
That's what that nigga look like. He look like a bobby pin.
A bobby pin.
That's what he look like. Y'all look at his legs. The bottom of the bobby pin is his legs.
What?
The top is his head.
This is true.
And that's his body. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Shayla's right. He won't make me forget, bitch, but he can definitely pay me to overlook strongly.
For real.
He can pay me to lie and act like, he cute, he handsome, he look just like his parents.
Ooh.
Them ugly motherfuckers always got that good.
That's true.
Well, hold on now, see.
No, he didn't say the ugly motherfuckers always got the good.
Nah, that's true.
What,
that's
Erica? Right. I'm not lying, am I? He look like a bobby pin. It's not my fault.
Now, every time I use a bobby pin, I'm not gonna think of it the same.
Oh, damn.
I gotta put a whole bunch of Jay-Z's in your hair, girl.
Girl, hand me that Jay-Z over there. Hand me that Jay-Z.
Hand me that Jay-Z. Yes. Oh. Okay. Y'all know, honey, the Beehive done had us shut down.
Girl, why you at the store? Can you pick me up a pack of the Jay-Z's?
I need a box of Jay-Z's, girl.
Okay. Rename by silent.
Huh?
Can you run down there and give me some of the black? Look, can you go down there and run and give me the pack of the black Jay-Z's?
Girl, it's too much.
Y'all crazy.
But to be honest, when you think about it, the billionaires and millionaires, are they ever cute though? For real.
And if they are cute, they're seriously lacking in the net of
I will close my eyes and oh. Here's a question I want to propose to
Jesus.
everyone.
What's your question?
If you are in
I
a
can't.
committed relation, if you're in a committed relationship,
Jasmine, please get him.
and your celebrity crush come along and offered you a large sum of coinages to have a rendezvous, would you do it?
Yeah, me and Bay already talked about it. We forgive you in advance. Make sure it's enough to pay all our motherfucking bills off, and I want to watch. Well, I ain't even got to watch. Just make sure that you get your advance. You get half up front. Because while y'all doing all that, I need to be handling the bills. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
and more than one time too. By the way, that's okay too.
I'd have to.
You would silent.
On both ends of the spectrum. Yeah.
Jazz.
What'd you say?
If you are in a committed relationship, okay. Now she the hostess
my
now.
Significant other.
No,
I'm saying if we're in a committed relationship and my celebrity crush came through and offered me a lump sum of money to take in what they gonna have me one night, is gonna be a couple of hours, or what is it gonna be?
It doesn't matter, but you're gonna have sex, whether it be an hour, night, all day, weekend, or whatever.
Run me that.
Actually,
I needed to clear first.
No, you don't. If it's my celebrity crush, honey, you ain't got to give me shit. Hell, the experience in itself is gonna set me right. My celebrity crush. Now, if you said a UGG mug, then money would be key. You know what, Shayla? It might be. Those are the risks that you take. Those are the risks.
Shayla and 6 foot, comment below. Would you?
Shayla already did it. She said she said no, because that dick might be better than my man's, and he will get left. This is true.
No, you will be left because celebrity ain't trying to take nobody with him.
Trust me, once they get these good goods, they will. Especially if they celebrity and they try to mess with us regulars like that, girl, it's gonna. I'm gonna act like bitch. I'm trying to get on American Idol and then audition, bitch.
Who you telling?
Girl.
6 foot, comment.
I'm done. Jessica said hell yes.
Jessica say no.
What is 6 foot say?
I don't know.
So Jessica says no, so she'll stay with her man.
No, Jessica said yes.
No, Jessica said yes.
Jessica said hell yeah.
Okay. What about you, T Bless? What about T Bless?
T Bless said that's a hall pass. That's what she said.
Okay, so now you gotta tell us, Anthony, honey.
Said,
my pussy will change.
Well, excuse me.
Excuse me. I believe it. I really do. I support that. Where should I invest?
That's what I'm talking about.
Anthony, so who
that's how I am. I'm like,
I would definitely go with my celebrity crush.
Or station.
I would go with my celebrity crush for a value meal.
I'm telling you, you ain't gonna give me nothing. Just the opportunity itself is a blessing. Now, if it's trash,
get on here.
If it's trash though, now wait a minute.
I mean, that's somebody been questioning on.
That's why you need that damn money. No shade, because what if it is trash?
I mean, the money is a plus, but like I said, if it's my celebrity crush, somebody I've been crushing on for quite some time, they can get it for free.
I'm still need that money. It need to be good for me to want it.
She said, "What if your partner did not agree?" Well, it's been a good run.
Yes. Okay. All things come to an end.
Everything must.
And I'm gonna have enough money when it's all said and done. I'll get over that heartache real quick. I buy for you. I buy.
Be blessed. At that point, it can't be free because then I'm really, I can't be left.
Exactly.
Right.
And no money.
I ain't got nobody. Okay, but a damn memory, and I'm probably gonna have Alzheimer's and forget the shit anyway. So I'm gonna need a check.
Jasmine, pull up.
That's why I said that's gonna have to clear, and on top it's gonna have to take and clear. Then that DNA that comes out of that end, I'm gonna have to keep that on for just the records to show.
Jasmine, pull up.
See, Jasmine
Bolo.
Got contingency plans.
Pull up who?
Bolo.
What is Bolo?
Oh, you talking about the male stripper?
Yes.
Bolo fine, but he look like he can.
Me too,
do what
T
he needs
Bless.
to do.
I want cash only. I don't want no electronic transaction that you can reverse or none of that bitch.
He look like he.
I'm gonna have your ass put that transaction in my Square Cash app, and then I'm gonna transfer that bitch to the bank quickly.
Yes,
you ain't
yes.
Back, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name is Michael Bowire, or
I know who you talking about, Anthony, but I'm just saying he look like he don't know.
Yes,
I don't know
Shayla.
who you talking about. I'm trying to find out.
I got he my screensaver on my phone.
He dark
Jessica,
skin. He dark skin, got abs and muscles.
Jessica, did you find him?
Is that your celebrity crush? Yeah, you got to get Jessica on that one.
That's
baby.
Anthony.
I mean, Anthony, is that your
Jessica? Did you find him?
That's one of them.
Oh.
Okay, one of them.
Oh,
see, that's what I'm saying,
Jayla.
I get that too.
How do you look like you can't satisfy nobody though? Like,
he's too. The thing about him, I feel like, is he's too into himself. You ever meet somebody that knows they look good, but it's like to a point where it's like they're unattractive.
It's nerve-wracking. Yes. Oh God. And
that's
then,
him. That's
so
him.
With those people, I just want to like. This is gonna sound so mean, girly. With people like that, I just want to like pick apart all of their flaws and make them feel horrible.
Exactly.
Oh, Jessica says she's lost. What is she supposed to be? Looking up. She said she monitoring the chats, baby. She making sure folks is compliant. So
Looking for the stripper Bolo.
Stripper Bolo. Okay. Drop his name in the comments so she can look it up.
It's just that's what it is about him. I don't like. He's cute to look at. Like I am gonna say that, but do I?
Yeah, I want to see stripper Bolo. Let me just Google it myself. Stripper.
I don't know, child.
Bolo.
Did you see him yet, Jeff?
Is it Bolo?
Bolo.
Yes.
Come on, Google. Don't fail me now.
He's on Instagram. Michael something.
Wasn't he on the
Michael Bolwell?
Yeah.
The Vivica Fox show.
Yes, he was on Vivica Fox show. Yep.
That stripper show.
When she had like the black man or something, the chocolate.
Yes.
And then Mariah Carey's old backup dancer. See,
he looked like he got a little addicted though.
Oh no, he has a big old dick.
He got a baby. Did you know that?
I'm sure he does.
I know he got a son.
Yeah.
Look at Jessica.
So, what is it?
He has a. Oh, she found him, girl.
She having a fit right now.
Okay.
Shayla, I don't know.
Now my boyfriend already know that I have a crush on him, so he said, "Well, he's my pass."
Yeah, that'll be a have to pass if we got a share though. So hold on. I mean,
yeah, because I didn't see it. I want to see who y'all talking about. Drop it in our private.
Say it again, Shayla. Say it again. That again. I don't know if.
Hold on. What? Oh, wait. I got one for you. Yes, God. Oh.
That's just me, but hey.
Yeah. I'm using my camera on my phone, so I can't show y'all the pictures. But on my
through tonight, I don't understand.
But if I had my other camera, I could have showed y'all the pictures.
I already seen it, so I know. But I'm just saying what I said before.
Oh, you better know what you talking about, Zyla.
I'm just saying.
You've got a text message.
Hold up, it just tipped up across my my messages. Hold on just 1 second. The librarian is working.
Okay. The roving reporter.
Oh.
You see him.
But Savon,
oh Lord.
Do you see what I'm talking about though?
I mean, yeah. This is why I can't watch stuff like this, because shit like this makes me makes a person very unappreciative of their household things. So you can't watch stuff like this, honey. You can't, cause listen, I'm not sitting around here looking like his celebrity crush. You can't watch stuff like that, cause then it desensitizes your relationship with each other, girl. What was you gonna say, Miss Jasmine? She said he got a big one, but do he know what to do with it? No, he
That's
probably
what I'm.
don't. He probably can do all that thrusting and moving. As soon as it touches some skin, bitch, it's a.
He just go to squirting.
Mm-hmm.
Because and the thing is, a lot of no shade.
Period.
A lot of the ones that do have a big one, they don't know what they're doing.
No, that's not true. Because I only deal with big dicks, and they know what they're doing.
Come through, size queen. Yes, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Only big.
Old school size queen. Yes. We need to be sisters for real.
Okay.
You're stupid.
Size does matter. Yes. I don't want all that because I like my walls and I like for them to stay. You know.
I don't want it.
I had a dude that I had crushed on.
And y'all know how short I am, so no, I don't need all that.
Listen, you got enough ass to take up a lot of space, so it ain't got to hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
See, he fine.
Move the towel. It's in the way.
Ooh, y'all want to see that one.
Ooh. That towel was in the way.
See, Zion,
y'all ain't blocked on YouTube.
See, Zion, you silent. You type of nigga I hold upside down and eat that booty.
Huh?
You type of nigga I hold upside down and eat your booty.
Oh Lord,
in midair.
I'm dead.
All them cakes.
What should I say? I need
cake.
Oh, true, Shayla. Say it again.
Shayla said, "Ooh, you know what? I can't be bothered with y'all for real."
That's what I was when Jessica texted you. That's what I thought that was trade. Yeah. I was like, Jessica.
See, thank you very much. It was the librarian getting me together. Thank you very much.
Our roving reporter.
I wasn't like Mr. TikTok.
Well, you said Trade or Tracy.
Oh.
Y'all, I tried to go to sleep, but y'all just won't let me because I cannot leave. I am too engaged.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just gonna mind.
Now I didn't say that. I didn't call you Tracy. I called you Mr. TikTok. Whoa.
I said trade. That's what I said. I don't know
who trade.
Not this is
who trade. I was just gonna say we know.
I said
Mr. 6'8" said y'all got one more time and he gonna blow this motherfucker up. Keep on.
Who said that?
Boy, Tristan, I ain't saying nothing about you.
I detected shade. I did. Period.
That was it.
Period.
That said something about some daggone Tracy. I said Trey.
Did he say Tracy?
That was
Infinite. You know, and Auntie look, and Auntie know best.
Good, baby.
That hat is giving me everything silent.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody know I love a good hat, honey.
Yes, it is, but I can't.
We love you, boy. I don't know why you act like we don't love you.
You know we love him and his clavicles.
He's not showing his chesticles tonight.
Well, that's because
no, he was giving us clavicles tonight.
That's because he wasn't here, and he still didn't give Jasmine her apology either. And I'm not gonna keep letting him act like he didn't.
He said, "Y'all fuck." Now that was cute.
that was cute. But I still need the facts. I still need the court receipts and the facts.
Yes,
that's true.
The poking. You right? Because listen, you the one from I heard that the goddamn anaconda. So
do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
Allegedly.
I ain't saying nothing, mister, so you know. I'm over here in my corner eating my rice saroni.
I mind my business.
Let me stop for Shaquan get me.
A San Francisco
Shaquan, girl, Shaquan already ready for me. She was hot at me.
Shayla.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message.
Ooh, Shayla said, what? Yeah, I know he better be talking to the ones on the screen, not to me. Yeah, Shayla.
He need to be talking
Y'all
to
is doing the
nobody.
most tonight. I cannot.
I was trying to give him a way out too, Jasmine, wasn't I? That's all
You was, but he didn't apologize. He didn't apologize.
He didn't give you that good old Donald Trump.
Okay.
Is anybody out here aware of?
Ooh, I don't even have my orange hair right now.
Is anyone knowledgeable about Canada and its LGBT community?
Oh, I'm not.
Because I've heard a lot of great things about Canada and the Black community and the LGBT community. They're very, very open, very accepting, very inviting.
The community is?
The community, yes. There's the straight community, the gay community.
Well, from what I understood from, speaking on something a little bit different as far as being open, it's not as hard as it is to when you're trans and you're trying to go through to either go from one to the other. Mm-hmm. When you're going from male to female or female to male, it's easier to get it because everybody has healthcare there.
Exactly.
And that's something that's
free healthcare, free
and that's
education.
something that we don't have here.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about it, them having free healthcare, but I haven't heard that it was actually quality healthcare. That's what I haven't heard, because sometimes free ain't always quality.
Well, I've heard from a couple of people who have used their services, and one or two people who actually live there.
Okay.
And they said the way they do it is it's kind of like a salary base. So based on your medical expertise will determine your salary. So for example, I guess if you're a nurse, let's say for example, you will make between this and this, and at some point you cap out. If you want more money, then you have to become maybe from a 2-year nurse to a bachelor's, a degree nurse. Then you make more money. So then once you cap out, then you become a MSN or physician assistant or something, or move up. But the more you know, the more you make. So unlike USA,
here, the who you know, the more you make.
Yeah, right? Because my doctor right now, my primary care doctor, his salary right now is $2 million a year.
Damn. He's now my new crush.
and he's Asian.
Oh, well, damn.
Shut up. I'm done with you.
I like me some Asians, but sometimes, I got a big ass girl and they don't have enough to do what I gotta do.
She admitted to having a big ass finally.
You know what, Valen? Go to bed. It is past 9:00.
Girl, that time has not been 9:00 in less than 10 years.
Oh.
I stay up as long as I would.
Ooh.
Come on now.
I felt that breeze off of that one.
It was a little wind with that shade, wasn't it? It was breezy.
Yes, it was an old hurricane.
Oh, risk.
Go my nerves.
Hurricane silent.
That was so fine.
Shayla, we saw them titties last night too. Now stay in your corner.
Oh.
Yeah, Shayla was working them titties last night.
Man,
she just kept giving us a whole bunch of shows. Man.
I think she probably had just got off a virtual date.
She did.
Because them hoes, they not normally out like that, waving and talking and drop. Look, them titties was giving us death drops, girl.
$99 for a 2-hour class.
Wait a minute, 2 hours.
2 hours.
That must mean you practicing on dummies.
For $99. Listen,
yeah,
it needs to be $99 per hour. No,
Right.
wait a minute, fuck about who's sucking dick for 2 hours. Damn, mister, you hungry.
Well, that's too much.
2 hours?
Well, it's a class, so you have to do the theory, the
Unless
book
it's
work,
not.
The practical.
the practical. You know, so it's not just hands on.
So he just get
Does it come with a grapefruit?
My question is though, he asked Shayla. So I'm like, what is she proposition Shayla for? She got a man.
Just because you have a man on me now to suck dick.
You know what?
Oh, Shayla, so bad.
I just want to slam my laptop closed. I just can't.
Damn, Shayla. Shayla, no. Shayla. The $99 wasn't for sucking dick. It was for the class to learn how to
y'all
suck
some
dick.
messy hoes.
Remember, he's teaching a class for a 2-hour session.
Because I graduated. Ooh, y'all message. Ooh, y'all messy.
Bless they right for that.
And I did. I'm a professor of it. Thank you. I'm a professor.
So yes, Shayla, he's just teaching a class for 2 hours for $99.
That's still too damn low. No shit.
But my rates are cheap. Are steep. They're not cheap. They're very steep.
Cause no shade, but half
when you got a good product,
don't know how to clean themselves, so that shit be smelling all.
We're not going down there. No.
I'm just saying.
No, honey.
What's silent? Do you like getting your ass ate?
Back down memory lane.
Somebody shut up.
We done get back to eating booty.
Lane.
Why do we always get back to eating booty?
That's because Anthony be on
here. We always come back to eating booty.
No, because he just
had enough.
I don't know. I'm tired of the booty.
I like eating it. I'm not gonna act like I don't.
Because you made the comment that sometimes it be stinking, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, well, what are you dealing with? Because if you,
I'm talking when you giving people the knowledge. That's what I'm talking about. That.
Well, see, listen. Some people don't understand. They have certain glands in between their legs that are the same glands as under your arms. So you have to use a little deodorant.
Oh, right, Shayla.
Because just soap alone doesn't always help in that area.
Well, you gotta go up in there.
Say it again, Shayla.
She said snatching souls, bitch. Ooh.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message.
It's called mute or vibrate.
So,
see, here she go again.
Oh.
Those were her out loud thoughts.
What is...
No, that way,
Hey, beautiful. You gotta say...
Because I be feeling like she got her line of trade right there.
Ooh, y'all
Girl, she does.
In these comments
I have to get the blood flow going.
I'm teaching fundamentals.
You gotta take a final exam to show... So if you... Okay. She's a whole class.
Who got a gag?
This is why I feel like
some of his students.
But see, it still should be more than $99. I feel like that's more the Remington course. What I really would like to have is more of the, the Harvard, the Ivy League type classes and teachers to teach me, bitch. Gag.
This is the Roberta Stone.
No, this is the COVID stimulus package. That's what it is. I got you. I feel you, Mr. 6 foot. I get you.
The COVID package.
Yeah,
I understand what he's saying, but it still need to be higher.
They see this body. I got it.
Hello, Norman.
Well.
Hey, Norman.
How Norman?
Shayla.
Norman, Shayla, and Mr. TikTok in here acting up. I just want you to know before you get in here.
Yeah, Shayla's
in right now.
I keep telling y'all need to take Shayla's juice box.
I can't. I cannot.
Shayla need to take a trip to Atlanta.
Ooh.
Shayla, go get Miss Betty and tell Miss Betty to get your glass. Go tell Miss Betty to get your glass.
I'm just waiting for what Shayla about to say.
I just can't. I cannot.
Try to read us out. I know she is. Because she taking too long.
Hold on, I gotta send something over to Jasmine Honey
Don't
on
be acting like y'all don't be
Instagram.
gagging. You're gonna sit
I
up
don't
here
gag.
and lie
Mm-mm. I
and
don't gag. I'm
pretend
sorry,
like y'all be down
honey.
in the
I ain't
pulpit
gagged.
snatching souls. Ain't none one of y'all got strength in your bitch. Honey, Hunty, Hunty.
Listen, you better tell him something. You better tell that 12-year-old.
Get him, mister. Get him, baby.
Girl, we sitting here, honey. We got gag reflex, bitch. Let me tell you something. Don't let me get on camera and show your ass one night. No, let me not do that because see, I'm really not trying to let everybody know what my stock value is, honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Did you see what I sent you?
Yes.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Watch this. Yes. Come on, Flea. Yes.
Oh, mud pies. Oh, mud pies.
What's
It
up, Norman?
it's just gagging.
No.
They said, someone said, this is the gays after dushing.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Savon, go to bed.
I cannot with y'all for real. I cannot.
Go away.
You can't blame it on me.
I cannot with y'all.
Our reporter sent this out.
Who? Jessica sent that to you? Jessica, I blame you then. Why you sent that to her?
Hey, Norman.
Norman Love. What's going on?
Girl. Norman. Wait, Norman was in a live last night.
Oh Lord.
I can't. It's
Don't
not
do
me.
it.
I have been trying to control the live. It is not me. It is y'all.
I don't know why
Shayla
Shayla even acting like she
especially
ain't the
Mr.
main
TikTok
one.
and Mr. TikTok Savon and Shayla. Y'all is really doing the most. Y'all is doing the most.
You gotta look at that next one I just sent you, Jasmine.
Oh Lord, I'm sort of scared now. Let me see.
Oh, it's not gonna be like that.
I already know it's about to be sent.
Then look at the pig.
Who's that?
Pig, right?
Hold on, what's that say?
It says coronavirus looking at your Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer made of 10% alcohol and 90% glitter. And then look at the pig. Like this ain't doing nothing. This ain't working.
That's a damn thing.
Y'all, Mr. Foot signed off. He gone.
TikTok is running.
Child, she ain't signed off. She's still in the comments. She ain't gone nowhere.
Oh.
She ain't gone nowhere. I can't.
You said she? You said she?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. She gone. I just seen her. Look, I just seen a notification. I just seen a notification that whatchamajig is going live, so that's why he done got out of our live to go over there.
You know what?
It's Miss Juicy,
That's what you're not gonna do. That's what you're not gonna do. That's what you're not gonna do. No, but you know what? I'm logging
Girl, Savon.
Chi.
Did I not give him a way out? Did I not give him a way out?
You did earlier. And I walked back in. Thank you, baby. I'm so hard-headed.
I gave him a way out. I did. I said, just apologize. That's all you gotta do. Just apologize. And he wanted to give that phony behind the apology.
He gave an apology.
Playing.
Y'all gonna get enough.
I told you you weren't going nowhere. Y'all gonna
messages with them things. That's some things. Booty ain't gonna be whole. And the worst damn y'all better get.
I just can't. I would love to, but I can't. I can't.
I just think you need to just increase your fiber. Y'all,
that's all.
Jasmine said she needs some
if you look clocked up.
And sign up for the class, okay?
Huh?
There's somebody Shayla signing up for the class.
I'm just waiting for
Shayla. Don't worry about TikTok.
We waiting on you to have a TikTok class for us to sign up to.
I keep telling you on 2 seasons for class, but I'll be glad to make it happen.
For a small fee.
How much you charging?
Yeah, she got the charging.
How much you charging?
She got a double barrel, baby.
Fee, darling.
In that order. She said, I keep telling y'all I'm too seasoned for that.
Girl, when this quarantine ends, how many gonna have a lot to say? That's all I'm gonna say.
All I can say is when the quarantine is over with, when I come to New York, because I come to New York once a year, you know, we got to get up silent. Because you got to show me around Jersey. So, you know, you got to get it.
There ain't nothing there, girl. You might as well just go to Philly with me.
Yeah, you go to Philly or New York.
We're going to go to Philly with you because we're going to go see Spill It Boy.
Yes, we definitely have to go up there because he's in Pittsburgh. So.
Yes.
Because, baby, do not come to New Jersey. There's nothing over here. Nothing.
What you say, Miss Jasmine?
I'm just saying we about to get ready to sign off because a couple people done throwed up Chi Gang signs, so I guess they ready to go and chill with Chi Chi, and I'm not above letting people to go do that because we gotta share everybody.
Yes.
We've been on here 2 hours. Everybody done got out what they need to say.
Mister, don't come for me. I tried to help you. Go ahead and
get out of here, baby. But again, I appreciate everybody coming out, and I thank y'all for making my first week and a half, 2 weeks on YouTube what it is. And I appreciate I think I got 27 subscribers now. So in 2 weeks, that ain't bad. And
y'all
last night,
subscribe.
Yes, and last night, I thank y'all again. Last night was my highest viewed video last night. And it was just off the top of our dome. Like, it was just something serious. Xylent is going to be coming in after D-Star is the first, the last Tuesday of this month. Xylent is going to be our first special guest of June. So I got to get I got to get your information. That's if you're available, because I know you work. So we got to make sure that we're working around your schedule.
Oh, yeah, I'll just DM you then and let you know. Okay.
And then I get you my number and everything too, so we can just go from there. I do appreciate everybody coming in. I don't know what to say, but I'm very humble, and I appreciate y'all allowing me to be a part of your lives, because out of all places to be right now, you chose to be with me, and you've been here with me through the thick and thin, my mess ups and ghetto-ness and all that kind of good stuff. And I do appreciate it. And I don't want anybody to ever think that I don't appreciate them, even down to the shade that some people throw me, Mr. TikTok. But you know, it's all in love, and I definitely got to get an intimate interview with him too, to get his perspective on some things. And I actually want to tell Anthony, I thank you for being my first guinea pig for my Tuesday night show.
No problem.
I didn't know how it was gonna go, but everybody mustered through there, and I do want to get Apostle D-Lo to come on too to do something. I sent him the link, but I guess he was a little busy or whatever. And
he's still working out the kinks with his program.
Yeah, and I get that. And then, you know, everybody's getting back into a somewhat of a regular routine now. So with the different states are opening up, and you can't really pinpoint, people are not just like shut down. So I just want to make sure that I'm being respectful of everybody's time, because everybody has, you know, things to do and everything. And again, my sister, my road dog, my partner in crime, Miss Savon of the Savon Experience, she has just came through, and the stuff I didn't know, and we've been talking back and forth. Some people don't know it. Like, most of the time when we get off live, me and her stick around and we talk an hour and a half, 2 hours afterwards, and share ideas and on the next thing that's coming up. And it's really good. I'm not shading you, Mister. I'm trying to give you your props, baby.
Somebody got a message for you, honey. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Let me know if you can hit your scroll.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Oh, She her phone. Y'all know how she do. Y'all know how her ragged ass phone is. Here she go.
Bitch, you welcome. Don't even worry about it. We got you. You welcome, bitch. And thank you so much for having a cute show. That bitch was not boring. Yes, God.
Ignorant ass bitch.
Oh God.
Shaquan, get on my
She
nerve.
about to air me out, Jesus.
Shaquan, get on my nerve.
She about to air me out, baby. I don't know.
No, she just said that she thanks you for not having a boring ass
again, I do
show.
appreciate
Thank
everybody
you.
for coming in. Well, I thank her for being a patron to let me know that I have boring shows. But again, I do appreciate everybody coming in, and don't forget next Tuesday. Don't forget Friday night is going to be the Grown and Sexy night with Mr. 6'8". I don't know if it's time. I don't know if it's going to be a regular 9 or 10 o'clock that night. I don't know for sure. But I know the Save On Experience presents the Social Club on Saturday night, and she's got some hot topics that's going to be coming up. And if you have not caught on the Spilly Boy TV, the live which says that Spilly Boys Live, go catch up on that because that's going to be one of the topics that we're going to talk about. And then the cool down, which is the beginning of the new week, is going to be with me. I'm your hostess and MC. The cool down is on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. We're trying to gun for only an hour and a half to 2 hours, but if it gets longer, it just gets longer. And
bitch, this damn closing reminds me of my closing.
I'm trying to get over and done with it, but this is who is gonna for all y'all that don't know. Is it coming up?
Yes.
No, yeah, we can see it.
That's Mr. Anthony Brown at the Anthony Brown Show. And then Trezor and James. And I have some interesting information for y'all whenever that time comes, but I'm going to wait till then. If y'all never seen him all dolled up, this is him all dolled up.
Yes.
And then don't forget, if you want to get your exotic oils from the Exotic Oil Masters, make sure you head on over to exoticoilmasters.com and you can reach out to Tony. The phone number is area code 282. Shit, I can't read that. It's too small. What's your phone number, Tony?
You can't read it.
No, because it's super small on here. I can't read it.
That's my Google number. Let me give you the direct number, 561-768-3710.
Okay, and then you can follow him on all social media platforms, which is The Anthony Brown Show. That's The Anthony Brown Show on all social media platforms.
Exactly.
The Save On Experience is the Save On Experience on Instagram, on YouTube is Savon. That's SAVON 1111. And Xylent Artist is spelled with a Z instead of a S on Instagram. And I am been your hostess and your MC for the evening. Thank y'all for the ones that's donated to my channel. I really appreciate it. And it has went back into that to take and pay for the StreamYard and the other things surprises that I do have coming forth from y'all. So I appreciate everything, and we are out, y'all. I'm gonna
Shayla, drink some
run this last commercial, and we are out, y'all. What happened?
Shayla
said, I forgot. On Instagram, Shayla's is
what is she's talking to Anthony. Something? She's talking to Anthony about the oils.
What's she say?
Anthony with the oils. Love you, Shayla. What's your Instagram again? And then Mr. 6'7" is all his stuff is Mr.
You want to give him his inch?
6'8".
He said he want his inch.
6'8". 6'8". Child, y'all know I do it every time. I'm sorry. But Shayla didn't take and put hers up. She's gonna the official honeydew. That's the official honeydew on Instagram. And this is the last commercial, and then we done with it, y'all. Anthony and Xylent, stick around for the right after the live. I got 5 seconds, so y'all just hang tight for a second, okay?
Okay.
Let me.